Ladies and gentlemen, when a narcissist comes after you, when they aim to distort your reality, crush your confidence and shatter your dignity, you must understand something crucial. God is not absent in this struggle. He is neither indifferent nor powerless. In fact, it is precisely in these moments that his presence is most evident, if you have the eyes to see it. When a narcissist sets their sights on you, when they weave their web of manipulation and deceit, their primary tool is distortion. They twist reality to suit their needs, bending facts, rewriting history, and warping perception itself. It is an insidious strategy, one designed to keep you disoriented, doubting your own memories, second-guessing your instincts. They want you to believe that up is down, that wrong is right, that their version of the world is the only version that exists. But here's the fundamental problem with that approach. Reality is not something you can change at will. You can lie about it. You can try to ignore it. You can manipulate people into believing a falsehood for a time. But none of that alters the truth itself. And that is where the narcissist is doomed to fail. See, truth is not some arbitrary construct. It is the bedrock of existence. It is the force that upholds the natural order, the foundation of morality, the fabric of meaning itself. And it is not something you can escape from forever. No matter how elaborate the deception, no matter how convincing the performance, no matter how much effort is put into maintaining the illusion, truth has a way of breaking through. Now, when a narcissist goes on the attack, they may initially seem successful in their manipulation. People might believe their lies. They might turn others against you. They might even convince you for a time that you are the problem. And this is where despair often sets in. You start wondering, why isn't anyone seeing through this? Why does the truth feel so powerless right now? But this is where faith comes in, because God is never neutral when it comes to truth. He is truth. He upholds it, defends it, and ultimately ensures that it triumphs. But his timeline is not always your timeline. The truth will be revealed, but sometimes not as quickly as you'd like. Sometimes it takes patience, sometimes it takes endurance. This is one of the greatest tests of character. Will you hold on to truth even when it seems like the lie is winning? Will you remain steadfast in reality when deception appears to be more effective? This is precisely where many fall. They grow weary. They start thinking, maybe I should play the game. Maybe I should manipulate too. Maybe I should fight fire with fire. Maybe I should fight a fighter. But that is precisely how the narcissist wins, not by proving they were right, but by dragging you down into their level of moral corruption. The moment you abandon truth for the sake of convenience or survival, you've lost something far greater than an argument. You've lost a part of your integrity. So what do? You stand your ground. You refuse to participate in the illusion. You do not water down reality to make it more palatable for those who are too weak to face it. And you trust that the truth, no matter how suppressed, no matter how buried, will come to light, because that is the nature of reality. History is full of examples of people who tried to reshape truth to serve their own ends. Tyrants, manipulators, con artists. They all believed they could outmaneuver reality itself, but where are they now? Gone, forgotten, buried under the weight of their own deception. Because reality always wins. When a narcissist sets out to destroy you, they don't just attack your reputation, your relationships, or your sense of reality. They attack something far deeper. They seek to break your spirit. They aim to reduce you to a shadow of yourself, to drain you of confidence, to make you question your own worth, and to leave you emotionally hollow. But here's something they don't understand, something they never will. God does not abandon people in suffering. He transforms them through it. Hardship, when faced properly, is not destruction. It is refinement. It is the forge in which character is tested, strengthened, and purified. This is a truth that runs deep in human history. Every great individual, every person of integrity, every figure who has shaped the course of the world for the better, they did not become great in comfort. They were not shaped by ease. They were not given strength as a gift. They earned it through fire. And that is precisely what happens when you face a narcissist's attacks with resilience. You are placed into that fire, It is agonizing, yes. It strips away your illusions, your complacency, your naivete, exposes your weaknesses, your fears, your doubts, but it also does something else. It forces you to grow. It presents you with a choice. Will you break under the weight of suffering, or will you become something stronger? Now, the temptation to break is very real. This is what most people do. They collapse under the pressure. They become bitter. They let the wounds fester. They adopt the same manipulative, resentful tactics of the narcissist as a form of self-defense. And in doing so, they lose something precious, their integrity, their moral compass, their ability to distinguish themselves from the very person they despise. But God calls you to something higher. He does not simply want you to survive suffering, He wants you to transcend it. And that is only possible when you recognize that adversity is not a curse, but a tool. It is the hammer that shapes the sword. It is the fire that purifies gold. It is the storm that tests the foundation. Without hardship, there is no strength. Without opposition, there is no growth. Without struggle, virtue remains untested. A person who has never been through suffering may believe they are strong, but that belief is unproven. It is theoretical. It is fragile. True strength is only revealed when it is put under pressure. And this is the gift hidden in suffering. It forces you to find out who you truly are. It exposes the false parts of yourself, the weak spots, the illusions. It demands that you make a choice. Will you fall apart? Or will you become something greater than you were before? The narcissist wants to destroy you, but they don't realize that in attempting to do so, they are actually providing you with the very conditions necessary for transformation. Their cruelty, their deception, their relentless efforts to break you, these things, painful as they are the very things that can forge an unshakable spirit.